If your business is a registered MSME in India, let me tell you, your MSME certificate is not valid forever. As per a recent notification of the MSME Ministry, MSME certificates now have to be renewed or updated annually, and in this video, I will explain the detailed process of doing so. Hi, I am Tushar Bakshi, a startup advisor at Setindiabiz, where we provide tax, compliance and ITR services to businesses in India. Our purpose in this video is to help you understand the need and procedure of renewing your MSME certificate if you have already taken MSME registration for your business. The topics we will cover include: number 1, requirement of MSME renewal; number 2, eligibility for MSME renewal; number 3, due date for MSME renewal; number 4, documents required for MSME renewal; number 5, MSME renewal process; and finally 6, benefits of MSME renewal. So let's begin without any delay. What is MSME certificate renewal and why is it required? To understand MSME certificate renewal, you must first understand what an MSME certificate is. MSME certificate is the document you get after your business is registered as a micro, small or medium enterprise. This classification as micro, small or medium enterprise is actually based on the limits of net turnover and net capital investment in the previous financial year. MSME renewal is the process of updating these details every year to maintain the continuity of the MSME certificate. But how do you update these details every year? Is it done on a self-declaration basis or is there some other way? This question is the essence of MSME renewal process in India. Well, the details of net investment and net turnover is auto-filled from previous year's ITR and GST returns filed by the business. All you need to do is update the status of ITR and GST returns filed for the previous year in the MSME certificate. This has to be done every single financial year. As soon as the status is updated, the MSME portal auto-populates the data of investment and turnover from the integrated PAN, income tax and GST databases. Let me put it simply. MSME renewal is the process of updating the ITR and GSTR statuses of the previous year in the MSME certificate. This has to be done annually through an online process on the MSME portal. I hope you understand better now. But are all MSMEs eligible for MSME renewal? Also, besides ITR and GSTR status, is there any other detail you can update during the MSME renewal process? Let's answer these questions in our next section. Eligibility for MSME renewal in India. The eligibility criteria for MSME renewal is not very complicated. All registered MSMEs in India are required to participate in the MSME renewal process every financial year. Not doing so could result in the cancellation of their MSME certificate. The bigger question, however, is what details can they change? Let's dive a little deeper into it. The first detail which must be changed every financial year is the status of previous year's ITR filing. In this context, previous year is notified by the MSME Ministry. You must note that this status cannot be changed any time of the year. It can only be changed on the due date notified by the MSME Ministry. Other details which can be changed on the MSME certificate throughout the year are: number 1, name and type of organization, if you have converted your business; number 2, status of previous year's GSTR filing; number 3, registered mobile number and email address; number 4, social category of ownership; number 5, details of new plant or manufacturing unit; number 6, incorporation and business commencement details; number 7, bank details; number 8, details of industrial activity; and finally number 9, details of the employees. However, certain details like the business PAN, name and Aadhaar of the entrepreneur and the registered office address cannot be changed on the MSME certificate. If you are wondering about the investment and turnover details, these get auto-filled as soon as you update the previous year's ITR filing status. Now that we have answered the questions of who must go for MSME renewal, the next important question arising is, when must MSME renewal be done? What is the due date for MSME renewal? As mentioned earlier, the due date for MSME renewal is decided by the MSME Ministry. Throughout the year, the field of previous year ITR status is disabled in the MSME renewal form. It only gets enabled when the update is required. As of now, the due date for MSME renewal is the 31st of March every financial year, subject to change by the MSME Ministry. You have all the basic information you need for MSME renewal now. So let's move forward with the documents and process for an in-depth understanding. What are the documents required for MSME renewal? Quite surprisingly, MSME renewal can be done without submitting any formal documents. However, there are a few requirements you must meet before the process begins. Let me explain these requirements to you one by one. Number 1. Make sure you have the original MSME registration certificate that needs to be renewed. Number 2. Your Udyam registration number is required to access the renewal form. Number 3. Your business must have a PAN and the PAN details must be updated on the certificate. And lastly, number 4. Your original registered mobile number is needed for OTP verification. That's all you need to check before starting the MSME renewal process. Moving forward with our final question. What is the process of MSME renewal? So before we proceed to the detailed steps involved in the process, let's get our basics clear. MSME renewal is an online process which can be completed on the Udyam or MSME portal. All the details are updated online as mentioned earlier. No exclusive documents are required to be submitted. Also, no government fee is charged for the process. It's quick, simple and affordable. Excited to go through the steps? Let's begin. The first step is to visit the MSME or Udyam portal. On the home page, you have an option, Update Details. Click on that option and from the drop down, go to Update or Cancel Udyam Registration. You will be asked to submit your Udyam registration number and registered mobile number for OTP verification. Finally, submit the OTP sent to the mobile number. Once you do that, your current MSME certificate will display on the screen with an edit option. Click on this option and edit or update the details you want on MSME certificate. Do not forget to update the previous year ITR filing status as it is mandatory, and if ignored can even lead to the cancellation of your MSME certificate. Finally, after updating the details, save and submit the form. A notification confirming that all the details have been updated will appear on your screen. Once you have got this confirmation, the next step is to download the updated certificate. For downloading the updated certificate, go back to the home page and click on the Print or Verify option. Further, go to the Print Udyam Certificate option and enter your Udyam registration number. Your updated certificate will appear on the screen with an option for print or download. You can download your updated or renewed MSME certificate from here. This completes your MSME renewal process. Hopefully by now you know a lot about MSME renewal in India. If you still have questions, post them in the comments below. Also, for expert guidance on the subject, call our startup advisors immediately. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share and subscribe to our channel for more such informative content ahead. Click on the notification icon so that whenever we post a new video, you are the first one to get notified. Thank you for watching and watch our other videos as well.